What is going on, Ledgers? What is going on, guys? How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. Happy Friday to everybody there. Just bear with me. I'm just getting up this stream. Not this stream, the Putin Speech stream. Interestingly enough, I believe this is going to be in Russian. So this is going to be quite interesting. They do have subtitles. And I'm wondering if Putin's actually going to be part of this ceremony. Okay, right, cool. How is it going, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's have a look at some of these comments, okay? In Russian. So this is going to be quite cool. We're live. All right. The first shout out goes to EmoFag69, who says he's first. Cool. You're first. Nicholas Giroux, my man, good morning. Lily V says, hey, fam. We got August, who says, dump it, Putin. My shorts are waiting. Well, we're going to find out and see what the market is going to do today. All right. I'm interested to see what the market actually does because the last one was a bit of a non-event, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. I like it when we get good events and spikes in the market, you know, whether it's down, whether it's up. It's good to have all of us here to monitor and watch. All right, I'm in two longs at the moment. I'm holding some PYR, and I'm still in the Solana long, at least half a size. So I don't want the market to dump, but we'll see what happens. Quick, continue the shout out. So Piotr says, looks like UFC NJ versus Putin. Meg, hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining the show. Hafuel, my number one, good to see you. Haragunis, welcome back to the show. Appreciate you joining. Marta, thank you for joining. Sam Hone, would it be a show? Where you been, Sam? Where have you been? It's good to see you, mate. Paimon, that's a new name. Yeah, hello, mate. Good to see you. Flying Frenchman, aka Phil. Good morning, fam. Good to see you, bro. Tariq says, dump it, bros. Well, we can see some of you already have your biases prepared. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. JJ says, good morning. Kalayan says, thumbs up. Piotr says, smash up the likes. Tell your mother to switch to the NJ show because it's better than the Truman show. Appreciate you, Piotr. Thank you very much. Vishnu, hello, brother. Good to see you. Q Fire. Hi, NJ. All good with the sound and video. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Hope says good afternoon. Vishnu says Jumma Mubarak. LT, what's LT saying here? Hello, Park. Hello, Park Min. Is that Min, my brother from Vietnam? Are you on a different account, mate? That'd be interesting. If not, well, hello, LT. Nice to see you. Crypto Mysterios. Hi, well, that sounds like a cereal, bruv. Aromatic, yes, bruv. Good to see you, my bro. Good to see you. Quick few more shout outs and then we kick the show off. I don't know when Putin's coming on. He should be coming on anytime soon. We'll get the charts up. Who else have we got? We got John. John says, John C from NG. Now, I don't know where NG actually is. You're going to have to tell me in the chat where NG is. Meg is tuning in from Amsterdam, which is freaking cool. Esteban tuning in from New York. Nice. Kelvin says, hello, NJ fam, caught the XRP long. Yes, I've got a tiny position on XRP left because I took profit at the range high and I knew 45 cents was going to hold, but I didn't fill my position. It happened while I was sleeping and I wanted to do it manually. So I'm still monitoring the trade. We'll still take the trade together, but I've got to be honest, hands up, I'm only in PYR and Sol. XRP, I don't even think I'll make good profit if even if it does hit TP. So I don't know if it's worth talking about. Good practice, I get hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Hafuel says, no bias from me today. Just really curious how this speech... Me too, mate. Me too. I'll be interested to see what happens because the market looks like it wants to start pushing higher. At the same time, you know, we're in one of those situations where this guy could say something and then everything could go tits up. So we'll see what happens. Daniel, thank you very much, Daniel. What's up from Stokey? Appreciate you for joining. Adenzo says, let's start. Yes, we're going to start in just a second. Stephen M. Crypto, great to see you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show. TOSC, and we have got Min, my brother from Vietnam. So the other guy wasn't Min. Cool. Right. So the first thing I'll say before we share the screen is this episode is sponsored by Binance. We did it. We did it. So because of all of you guys, because of your energy, because of the comments, because of the likes, because of the subscribes, because of your positive energy and feedback in the chat and on these streams and on my Twitter, Binance have decided to sponsor the NJ show. That's a huge piece of information that I've decided to drop today. You can see it here. It's in the corner up top here. This is sponsored by Binance. I'm in a good mood because of that. I'll be really honest. I'm in a really good mood. It feels good to have a sponsor as powerful and as prestigious as Binance. Yeah? So if I can do it, all of you can do it one day. I hope you all do eventually get around to doing it. If not, enjoy the content that you have here. All right? So as always, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. And, of course, if you do have a Binance account, throw it away. Go into the link in the description and sign up to my Binance referral. All right? Show some support, show Binance that you guys are trading, and show Binance that you guys are paying attention to the streams and that you're supporting the streams. If they see some referrals, they'll say, all right, you know what? The NJ show is reaching out to an audience. We should definitely keep sponsoring the NJ show. So without further ado, we will continue now and go. Thank you. I can see all the congratulations in the chat. I really appreciate all of you guys. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all superstars. All of you, seriously. Right, let's kick off the show. All right, so we won't start off here. Keep this there. I don't even know who this guy is. We won't kick it off here. We'll kick it off here with the Forex Factory. All right, now I usually have this up on a Monday. We've got it up on a Friday today. And why is that? Because we have got the core PCE price index. Okay, the price index, we're going to see what happens. I don't know if that's going to cause an event, but it's a red flag and it's happening today. So we're going to see what the market does with that. At the same time, we'll have a quick look over at the market as well, just to see where the market is at right before we get some sort of catastrophic disaster, if you know what I'm saying. So we've got Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't really doing anything. It's kind of in the exact same place as it was yesterday and the day before and the day before that. When even if price does fluctuate, it comes back. It reverts back to some sort of mean. So it's not really doing anything. Same for Ethereum. Tether and USDC not doing anything, which is exactly what we want to see. BNB is up 4% for the week, but XRP is along that Trader NJ over at Trader NJ1 on Twitter. You should be following Trader NJ1 over at Twitter. Posted the XRP trade. We've been monitoring that XRP trade for the last couple of weeks, and we have completely smashed XRP. All right, we missed the first quarter of the range, but we needed that for confirmation, and we smashed the rest of the trade. Cardano is down, probably where it should be. Solana is up 7% for the week. Now, interestingly enough, we took this Solana trade last weekend, so we are in fact up around 7%. All right, on Solana. Nothing really else to report. This was kind of just to show you the market is decent. The market is good. I did say I was in a PYR long. This is how it's going so far. I did buy in around the 320s. So the range low comes in at around 315s. I wanted some bullish confirmation. This wasn't really enough for me. I waited for price to push up a little bit. It pushed down. I got in around 320s, around that. I think my highest buy, I hit like 3 or 4 buys, but my highest one was around 328, I think. So, you know, I'm something up on PYR. I'm waiting for something like this. I think the mid-range is going to tap. I do think we're going to get mid-range, all right? So what we'll do is you guys got to let me know in the chat before we get this Putin speech up. What should we be watching? We should be watching Bitcoin, the dollar, SPX, and then one more. We need one more in the chat. So what should we put up? Should it be gold? Should it be I don't know. You guys got to let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What should we have up for this watch along? And also, does anybody here speak Russian? Nothing beats a good hazelnut latte in the morning, even though it's the afternoon in the UK. But you know what I mean. We're degens. We're crypto degens, so, you know, morning time for us can be anytime. Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin isn't really doing anything. As I mentioned, it's kind of stuck. Now, my personal opinion is we're going to go higher. That's what I think is going to happen. At the same time, it remains to be seen. We could do some serious craziness. We could take out the stops on this side here, and then we could push up. It could be the reverse. There is so many things that can happen. Hey, who's this? Some troll in the chat. I like this though, so I'm gonna keep you here. I'm not gonna ban you today because I said, "What should we have up?" And you said your mum. I like the banter. I like the banter. You're lucky you're not getting banned today, young man. I'm going to let you go. It's a happy Friday. Suck your mum. All right, cool. So Redacted says 100% euro. Someone saying oil, oil, oil. Dixie. We're going to have Dixie up anyway, Min. ETH, gold. All right, cool. So oil is winning at the moment. Oil is winning. I'm going to need you guys to drop more chats in, all right, while I get this screen up. Let me get the screen up now, in fact. So we go here. We go to 4. I really hope Bitcoin actually does something today. We've had one move this month, if you think about it, really. I was speaking to EXO yesterday and he was saying the same thing. We haven't really had many moves on Bitcoin at all. So we'll have Bitcoin here. We'll have the dollar here because the dollar is what likes to take the P. All right. We didn't get quite the pullback. Oh, we did. No, we didn't. We didn't get quite the pullback I was looking for on the dollar. I still think it can happen. So if you guys were watching my streams a couple of days ago, I mentioned that if we were going to pull back on the dollar, we'd be pulling back around towards roughly around here. Now, I suppose you could argue that this is some sort of an order block, but I don't really use blocks like that, like this. So maybe, yeah, it's possible, but I still do think we get that deeper correction. We'll see anyway. If not, if we crack this high up here and then we start showing bullish price action, we're probably going to go higher on the dollar. So then the third one we'll have the SPX. That's the third one. ES1. Right, let's keep the S&P there. And let's put that to the 5 minute just to see what happens. And then what's the fourth one that we're going to be using? The fourth one that we're going to be using, let's have a look at the chat. Good morning, Scarlett. Good morning, Try. Good morning, Hafuel. Again, Putin's going to be speaking anytime now. Anytime. I mean, this guy's not Putin. This guy looks confused, fam. Is this live coverage, though? I want...
Oh, hold on. One moment here. Let me just do this. This will be easier.
This is not Russian. This is English.
Give me one moment. Give me one moment here.
No, you give me a moment. I'm doing my show. All right, so what should we have in the fourth box? What should we have in the fourth box? Somebody saying KDA. We can't put an altcoin in the fourth box. Like, it has to be a real market. Otherwise, we're going to go with oil because oil is the one that the chat is saying we should be going into. Hey, we've got 85 people watching. Let's get the likes up as well, if you don't mind, please. 31 likes doesn't cut it over here. We need to get the likes up. We need to get to 100 likes. We didn't get to 100 likes yesterday. The algo's never going to get us going if we don't get to 100 likes. So get this stream to 100 likes. Natural gas. Oil. Nah, we've got too many wins on oil. We're going to have to go oil. US oil. If anybody's in the chat, yes, oil is actually the best one if you think about it, because Russia's controlling all the oil, isn't it? Cool. Good shout, chat. Good shout to the chat. Good shout. Appreciate all of you guys. Oil has definitely won. Can you guys even see oil, though? Hold on. Let me just move it. There we go. Now you guys can see oil. There we go. There we go. There we go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So what do we think is going to happen then? Let's put a poll in the chat real quick and let's decide, are we bullish or are we bearish? Because I'm not going to lie, I still kind of get the impression that we're going to go up. So are we... So thoughts for the Putin speech, bullish or bearish? There you go, guys. There is a poll in the chat now. Let me know what you guys think. Are we going to be bullish for today or are we going to be bearish for today? All right. Let's see what you guys think, because I'm thinking I'm going to click now. I'm going to vote too. I'm thinking bullish. I don't know why. I know that we've got tons and tons of bad news coming out consistently. At the same time, I do think that we're going to get a push up in the market. We're getting too much aggressive downside. It does look a little bit extended. I know that the low hasn't been priced in yet for sure, but at the same time, I still think that we're going to get some temporary relief. All right, so let's continue to see what is going to happen. Now, is this guy going to speak on this channel? He says live news coverage. Somebody have a quick look for me if you don't mind, just to make sure that I'm correct. There was a dude here earlier on says I speak Russian. Can you just double check to see that this is the right stream that we're on? And Lily, yes, you're right. We're getting smacked around by macro. It's very, very frustrating and annoying. Let's see what the poll is saying so far. We've got 42 votes so far. Let's see what you guys are saying. A lot of you are leaning towards bearish. We've got 69% of you, 70% currently leaning towards bearish. So I'm in the minority then, it seems. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. Tobus says, how you doing, NJ, mate? Good to see you. Thank you, Tobus. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Happy Friday. I've got here my hazelnut latte. We've got the market up. I don't know if this is the Putin speech, but yep, doing good. Scarlett's throwing tons of positive comments in the chat. Love you lot, Scarlett. Thank you for joining the show, love. Cheers. Appreciated. This is Fight Club. Lily says this is Fight Club. The first rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. Yo, so is Putin coming on this then? Because this guy's looking at Twitter. I think that was a mistake. I do, Daniel. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you.
Let me check something else here.
PCE is more important than Putin's speech, I think, unless he said something crazy. But that's the thing. He might say something.
This is going to start any moment now. And again, hang on a second here.
Titan. No, it's not, mate. No, it's not.
I'm just also checking some other sources to see if there's any updates.
Unless you're short-term trading at Titan, I wouldn't be into Bitcoin and altcoins right now. Better buying opportunities may come up in the future. As always, this is not financial advice.
Sky News. Ex-Soviet says, who's a
I don't tell me that this guy's looking for the stream. I'm going to go nuts if I find out this guy's looking for the stream. It's supposed to be on this channel. Right, Redacted. Do me a favor, Redacted. Do me a favor, Redacted. Grab that. Not Sky News, though. I don't think we can play Sky News on this channel. If it's going to be on Twitter, we can watch it on Twitter. But as long as we got the market up, we should be good. The market is really and truly what I want to be watching, you know? At the same time, I think this guy's doing what I'm doing. Agenda-free TV. That's jokes. So we got 57 votes now in the poll, and it's still leaning 70% to bearish and 30% to the bulls. So look, there's 86 of you. If you haven't voted, check the comments and look for the poll. The poll should be there. You should be able to vote. What do you think is going to happen from the Putin speech? Is it going to be bullish or is it going to be bearish? It's up to you guys to let me know what you guys think. Titan, what are you saying here, mate? Of course, I'm talking about short term, a week or a month at most. Yeah, it's not good to be in unless you're trading in the short term, unless you're trading level to level. It's not good to be holding anything right now. You shouldn't be hodling. Hodling, it's not the hodling season. Hodling is like the hodling season is the same as, you know, a range season or a trending season. Hodlers can only really come in the trending market. There's a time to hodl. There's a window of opportunity that comes in and out. So now is not the time to hodl. If anything, now is the time to be preparing for a buying opportunity. You know, some of us are shorting. Some of us are just waiting. You know, now is the time to prepare for a buying opportunity. You think of it as September 2018. You know. I think we've got one leg left to the downside for Bitcoin, somewhere between 10 and 14K, right? And that's when I think we're going to establish some sort of a low. And then it's going to take us a long time, guys, to get out of that accumulation range. I promise you it will. But the most important thing is, as long as we're here every weekday, right? Is this it? Putin is so late. He's even late for his own. Is this real? Is this channel that I'm watching real right now? I swear to God, this guy is doing what I'm doing. I swear to God, this guy is doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm not capping. So yeah, going back to what I was saying briefly about Bitcoin, it is going to take us some time to get out of that accumulation range. But once we do, I promise you, it's going to be worth it. That's the best piece of advice I could have given myself back in the day, you know. Like, there were so many times in around 2018 that I was just like, oh, should I just keep going or should I give up? Should I let it go? I was on Twitter as well. I was posting stuff. I was getting like one like. I'll spend like half an hour on a chart. and then I'll post. I'll spend like half an hour doing a chart. I'll post. I'll get like one like. I was like, is it worth it? Is it worth my time? I felt so passionate about the subject. I stuck with it. And when the bull market came, I'm telling you, it only took a few weeks for me to think to myself, oh, this was all just so worth it. So stick to it, guys and girls. Stick to it. If you are passionate about cryptocurrency and if you like cryptocurrency and if you feel as though cryptocurrency could be the thing that changes your life, then stick to it. Don't give up. That's the best advice I can give you. The more it feels shit, the more you're going to feel better when it does well. My mum used to always tell me this thing about food. I've got a problem with healthy food. I don't like healthy food. I like unhealthy food. My mum says what's good in the mouth is bad in the stomach, and what's bad in the mouth is good for the stomach. Obviously, this morning I had a sip of black seed oil. It made me want to puke. At the same time, I could have had eggs and chips this morning. That would have made me happy. One would make me fat, one detoxes me. So same thing for crypto, guys. Same thing for crypto. All right. I know it feels horrible right now. I know it feels tough right now, but just hold on. Because when the bull market comes and you're one of the only people left standing and you're one of the only people in crypto that's there doing the hard work and you're the only one that knows what to do and where to navigate and how to do X, Y, and Z, you're going to be crushing it. Your friends and family won't even get involved until like 6 months down the line. That's when they're going to be like, yo, bro, you see what Bitcoin is doing? You see this ESPX, fam? It's doing bits, bro. Yeah, I longed AVAX for $200 recently. You're there with like 1R is 10K for you. And your friend's like, yeah, you know what? Like, yeah. Hey, JJJSKIB. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna get banned, fam. You're gonna get banned. I let you slide earlier on, but you're gonna get banned if you continue, fam. This you got to keep it humble. Keep it humble before you get humbled, G. Keep it humble in the chat. Keep it humble in the chat. You guys are all talking about breakfast now. Yo, somebody's got to let me know. Like, is Putin gonna appear on this channel? Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna be annoyed if he doesn't appear on this channel. This guy is definitely doing what I'm doing. He's on Twitter, bro. Why is he on Twitter? This guy's on Twitter, man. KAR Crypto, thank you for joining the show, bro. Appreciate you joining the show. Afternoon to you. Don't worry about not tuning in last couple of days. It's all right, bro. It's all right. As long as you're here now, it's all good. We're all here together at the moment. We're community. Mo A says, yo, NJ. Yo, my bro. Yo, yo, yo. JS, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Last chance, last chance. Just stop fiddling about in the chat. There are other people in here as well who are here to learn, who are here to have a good time, and who are here to pass their time. All right. So keep it polite, keep it good in the chat. Respect your fellow peers. All right. Everybody in the chat here has a voice. Everybody in the chat here is my friend. So please respect one another. All right. What's Sat saying? Satin saying Putin is going to eat charts for breakfast today. Well, we've got the charts up today, my friend. We have got the charts up here. We're going to see what's going to happen. Is the dollar going to continue remaining in demand? Is crude oil going to pop up from here? Or are we going to get continuation? I'm personally hoping that Bitcoin pushes towards the upside, oil pushes towards the downside, the ES pushes towards the upside, and dollar breaks down to the downside. I'd love to see something like this for the dollar in just a short time, you know? I'd love to see something like this for the dollar, all right? Just in the short term. Just in the short term. Just so that we can get, you know, some relief in Bitcoin, man. When was the last time we got proper relief in Bitcoin? Don't tell me that the August range was relief. Don't tell me that this... Oh, hold on. Okay, one sec. Let's keep the dollar up like this on the 5 minute. Yeah, so what I was saying a second ago was, look, don't tell me that this August thing that we did here was relief. That's not relief, man. You can't go from, all right, 17K to 24K is a big, big bounce. It is a big bounce, I'm not going to lie. But the way it happened, it didn't really even drag the market much up with it. And it didn't really give us any signs or signals as well. We need a proper bear market rally, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, do you know what? Someone's put an interesting comment in the chat here. I like this comment. Look at this. Mo says put up USD ruble. Interesting. Interesting. I've not really ever looked at that chart before, you know. Let's have a quick look at that if you don't mind. USD. And then what's the ticker for ruble? Yeah, rub. Nah. Yeah. Oh man, this is something liquid chart, man. It looks like the VIX. Oh my god. Oh my god. It looks like an altcoin, bro. Every time Putin's chatting, it's going down. I've never really looked at the Russian ruble, you know. Have you guys ever looked at this before? I've never looked. Is it bullish or bearish? Oh my god, this is looking bearish, guys. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. I mean, we've got key resistance here now, haven't we? Look. Yeah, this key resistance. That's not good. Maybe we could get a push up though. Maybe he says something good. Maybe he says something nice, and it pushes up into key resistance. At the same time, if we can get Bitcoin to push up, we can get the US dollar to push down as the ruble goes up. Maybe that's what might weigh the US dollar down. Oil continues to dump though. I'm liking oil on the 5-minute right now. Someone's making money on oil right now. Let's see what the hourly is looking like. Yeah, someone's making bank on oil right now. You know, this is Dank likes to trade these kind of trades. Look. He loves this. Price goes sideways. You see this high here? This is actually the top. Not this. This isn't the top. This is the actual first high made before price starts going sideways. And then once price starts going sideways, you get the deviation. Retest, confirmation, and bang. Dank loves these trades. He always takes these kind of trades. And then once you get here, once you get here, that's a breakout of the range. So, boom. Yeah. Someone's making bank on oil right now, man. Someone's making bank on oil. Yo, man, where's Putin? This guy is not serious. Someone needs to help, man. Someone needs to help. Someone needs to help. This guy is confused. You can see by the look on his face, he doesn't know what's going on. He's in his own YouTube channel right now asking his chat, does anybody know where Putin is? I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. This hazelnut latte bangs. Hazelnut latte is banging. Yo, we've got 116, 118, 120 people in the chat. Can we get up to 100 likes? Let's have a quick look at this poll as well. We've now got 98 votes, and 68% of you are leaning bearish, and 32% of you are leaning bullish. All right, I'm going to close the poll from here. We've got our general consensus. Or I'll give it a minute. If you guys want to get your votes in, get your votes in right now. You've got a minute before I close off the poll. Get your votes in, because I'm interested to see what you guys think. Everybody's leaning bearish. Nobody trusts Putin. This guy, I don't trust this guy, man. Who is this guy? Where's Putin, bro?
Ponomarenko, who's a reporter in Ukraine, says same time, same faces next year, the Hague trial. Hey, thanks so much to Cardinal Sin as we wait for this to start. Cardinal Sin says you. That's why.
Yo, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in, my love. Thank you for tuning in. Number one, Hafuel and Elizabeth. If you see the names Hafuel and Elizabeth in this chat, you give them the maximum respect, mainly because they can ban you for absolutely no reason. So give them a lot of respect. Even I have to give them a lot of respect in case suddenly my show gets cancelled. You know? Oh, someone's saying this is the link. Yo, but you said this is the link and you've not said. You said this is the link and you've not sent a link. I knew it couldn't be this guy. This guy, bro, I swear to God. This wet guy, fam. We don't even know what this guy's talking about. He's commenting on Twitter. I knew this was going to be funky. Like, someone send me the link.
Of Ukraine are now part of Russia. But there's this question, if I can get where's the... See, Zaporizhia is a region in Ukraine, and Russia controls some of it, but they don't even control the capital of it. Is Putin going to say the Russian occupied part of Zaporizhia is part of Ukraine, a part of Russia? Or is Putin going to say the whole Zaporizhia region is part of Russia?
Shut up, fam. Oh!
Groceries delivered in minutes. Gorillas, whatever London was.
Yeah. Come on.
If you work as a delivery rider, you've got to get yourself a Zumo e-bike.
You've got to get yourself a Zumo e-bike. You've got to get yourself a Zumo e-bike.
One of the reasons I like working for Zumo is
Hey, my dad got me an electric bike. You know, I love electric bikes. My dad got me. Oh, yo.
Donetsk and Lugansk People's Republic, in Kherson and Zaporozhye region, we had referendums. The results have come through, and the results are known. People have made their choice, and it's a definitive choice. Today, we are signing the decree on accepting LPR, DPR, Zaporozhye, and Kherson region. I'm sure that the Federal Assembly will support the laws of creating four new regions four new subjects of the Russian Federation.
Everyone looks stressed,
because
fam.
this is the will of the millions of people. And of course, this is their right.
Oh, because he's chatting it in Russian.
Integral right, which is emphasized in the principles of United Nations. It's the self-determination of people. It's the right that is based on the historical unity, which was defended.
It looks scary to be there, fam.
People who for generations protected Russia. Rumyantsov, Suvorov, and Ushakov fought in Belarus. Yekaterina II and Potemkin fought, and also our grandfathers and great grandfathers fought in the wars. And people who did not agree with the military coup in 2014, people who gave their lives for the right to keep their belief, their language. It's the people of Donbass. These are victims of inhumane terrorist attacks conducted by the Kiev regime. These are peaceful citizens, children, grandmothers, Russians, Ukrainians, people of various ethnic origins. Zakharchenko and Izhoga and Olga Nichura and the other heroes of this, the Murgamedov, who was a military who died heroically. All the heroes of the special military operation, they are heroes. They're heroes of the Great Russia.
Someone get the PCE numbers up as soon as it comes out, yeah?
To observe a minute of silence.
Minute of silence?
In their honor.
Bruv, did this actually just say minute of silence? Dixie's not really dumping though. It's still there, like.
Thank you.
Right, this guy said minute of silence, and then after 2 seconds, he was like, "Thank you."
The choice of millions of people of LPR and DPR, Zaporozhye and Kherson regions. What's behind that is our common history. Despite all the difficulties, they have carried through this love for Russia, and this feeling cannot be exterminated by anyone. And that's why the older generations and the younger people who were born after the tragedy of the destruction of the Soviet Union, they wanted the unity. In 1991, there was a decision.
PCE's in.
Of the party, of the leading party, to dissolve the USSR, and this has created destroyed the connections between different parts of our country, and the last heads of the Soviet Union went against the will of the people of the Soviet Union and broke that country into smaller countries. They just informed the people about that without asking them.
Non-event.
And we accept that they probably did not understand what they were doing, and they did not understand the consequences this would lead to. But this is not important anymore. Soviet Union is no longer there. We cannot return to the past. And for Russia, we don't need this anymore. We're not aiming for that. But there's nothing stronger than the decisive will of millions of people who, according to their culture, to their language, believe to be part of Russia. For generations, they lived in a single country, and there's nothing stronger than the will of these people to come back to their historic
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
roots.
Remember to like the video, guys, yeah? Get me to 100
For many
likes.
years, the people in Donbass were subjected to genocide and shelling. And in Kherson, they tried to cultivate hatred for Russia. And lately, Kiev regime threatened death and punishment to teachers. And they were threatening repressions to the millions of people who supported Russia. But people from LPR, DPR, and Kherson and Zaporozhye expressed their will. And the real masters of Kiev regime in the West need to remember this. People from Kherson, DPR, LPR, and Zaporozhye become our citizens forever.
I ain't clapping no more, man. This guy's not even saying anything important. Come on, man. We need the market to move, bro. Oh, Bitcoin's starting to break down. Don't do that, man.
And we call upon Kiev regime to immediately cease all military actions and the war that they began back in 2014.
PCE in 5 minutes.
To the negotiation table. We are open to this, and we stated that many times. But people of Lugansk, Donetsk, and Kherson, and Zaporozhye, we will not discuss these areas because they've made their choice.
PCE in 5 minutes,
And
yeah?
today's
4 minutes.
Authorities have to respect the expression of the will of these people. And this is the only path to peace. We will protect our
Look
land
at Dixie.
using all our
Let's go Bitcoin.
forces, and we will do everything to ensure people's security.
Let's go Bitcoin.
This is the great liberating mission of our people. We will, of course, rebuild all destroyed towns, and we will build hospitals and theaters and schools, and we will continue developing infrastructure and industry. We will ensure healthcare and pension support. And of course, we will increase levels of security. We will do everything for people in these regions to feel the support of all republics and all parts of this large motherland.
Man said the motherland. Like it was an episode of Aliens and Predator or something like that. Ooh, I don't want this to be a little pullback,
Dear
you know.
friends, colleagues, I'd like to address the soldiers and officers who are taking part in special military operation, to warriors of Donbass and Novorossiya, who also joining military after the partial mobilization, those who volunteered to come to the recruitment centers. I would like to address their wives and children. I'd like to say why they're fighting there, who is the enemy that is against us, who is creating new wars and crises to make profit out of them. Our compatriots,
It's a bit boring,
brothers
isn't
and
it?
sisters in Ukraine, part of our people, saw with their own eyes.
We've got PCE in 2 minutes.
Leading circles in the
Let's
West
get to
are
100
preparing
likes
for
before
the,
PCE. If you
peace in
haven't
the
subscribed
world.
to the channel,
And
subscribe to
they
the channel. You will
expressed
not regret
their
it.
true
Subscribe.
nature in there. And we will not back in 1991, the West believed that USSR will not come back, or Russia will not come back from that blow. And we had this awful 1990s. And however, Russia withstood that and became more powerful and took its deserved place. And but the West is looking for new opportunities to hit us. And
PCE and won it.
always dreamt about breaking our state into smaller states.
Here we go.
Who will be fighting against each other. They cannot be happy with this idea that there's this large country with all
1 minute to go for
natural
CPE.
riches and people who will never live under foreign oppression.
I think July was
They are prepared to
1%,
to do
0.1%.
everything using this neo-colonial system to rob all other countries in the world. And the whole humanity has to pay them some dues
Less than 1 minute to go for PCE.
to this.
5 likes away from 100 likes.
And they've got this cruel motivation. And that's
Ooh, here we
why
go.
They are very aggressive towards independent states. They're aggressive towards traditional values and cultures. They are trying to undermine international and integrational processes and new centers of technological development. It is critically important to them
0.6%.
so that all countries surrender their sovereignty.
Oh
to
my
the United
goodness.
States voluntarily. Some countries voluntarily.
I guess you guys were right.
And they
Oh my, oh no, no.
agree to become vassals
No.
of these states. Others are being destroyed and bullied. And after there are millions of broken lives.
Yeah, this is bad news. Very bearish news. Very, very bearish. Very bearish.
Social disturbance and so on. The only thing they want to have is their profit out of this. Their greed, their desire to keep their unrestricted power. This is the reason.
This is a bonkers
war that the West is conducting against.
This is bonkers.
They want to see us a colony. They do not want to have cooperation on the basis.
It's not that bad though.
They want to rob us. To them, our philosophy is a direct threat, and that's why they attempt to kill our philosophers. And our development.
Not really a big deal, to be honest. It was 1.57%.
Is a threat to them.
Less than a percent.
They do not need Russia. We need Russia.
Kind of a non-event if you think about it. ES is starting to push though. Let's see if ES can break out. If ES can do something like this, which I reckon it does. I still think we go up, guys and girls.
I'd like to remind you.
And everything in between.
The ambition for world domination has been broken by
world domination
resistance many times in the past. And today we are defending our values and our traditions. They believe that they will not be punished for their actions. And the agreements in the area of strategic cooperation are being cancelled. Agreements on the state level announced to be null and void. And the agreements that were there in the past,
there's like no emotions,
are being completely cancelled, and the agreements on the non-proliferation of weapons are unilaterally cancelled. Who? What are these rules that they're acting based on? Who saw those rules? Who agreed upon those rules? We see that there are double standards, triple standards. They are just taking us for fools.
Legends, absolute legends. We got to 100 likes. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. It helps with the algorithms. That's why I always ask. I appreciate you guys all. Love you guys.
False rules. West that broke that principle um, of the borders, and they are now unilaterally deciding who has the right to self-determination and who doesn't. Why are they making that decision? Who gave them the right to decide that? That's why they're very angry at the choice of people in Crimea, Donetsk, Kherson, and Zaporozhye. That's why they believe that they
Bit of a
people
non-event,
do
if
not
I'm
have the
really honest
right
with you. Bit of a
to have
non-event.
to self-determination. Their hegemony
Did Bitcoin really
has
do
got,
anything?
character
Not
of
really.
totalitarian
Not
nature
really.
and militarism. And
I look at the S&P, yeah?
they
Look at the S&P.
and they believe that all these countries have to be joined to the list of barbarians who need to be fought
Man,
against
Putin is
and
boring, bruv.
oppressed. There's nothing new in this. The Western elites have always been like this. They have been colonizers, and they remain.
You know what's mad? He's got the line in his hair, though.
They discriminate.
You know the same
and
line that I've got?
They
He's got that same line in his head.
distinguish between the first class nations and second class nations. We never believed that, and that's why there is this.
Yeah, price has not really done
Russophobia
anything.
that is being spread all over these countries. The Western countries believe that their civilization and their neoliberal culture is the golden standard to everyone else. This sounds.
Oil didn't really do anything either. It still looks like it's bearish. It still looks like it's breaking down.
The Western elites even believe that.
Oh my God, Solana! What happened to Solana?
Accepted by everyone else. We need to remind the West.
Oh, my stop loss is actually here. My stop loss here? Hold on. Yeah, my stop loss is here. My stop loss is around here, I think it was. I think we moved it. Is it here or here? I think we moved it up here.
India, Africa, and there were wars against.
I need to check, but stop loss is somewhere around here or here. It's either this one or this one.
For opium trade, what they did subjected the whole nation.
Still holding. BTC's not really done anything. Look, it's not really done anything. Less than 1%. I guess we've got to wait an hour for SPX to open. Oh, look, I told you. What did I tell you about SPX? What did I tell you just now about SMB?
Proud of the fact that in the 20th century, it was our country which was the head of the
I'm telling you, I think we go higher.
And allowed these nations independent development and conquer diseases and hunger.
I think we go higher on the S&P, man.
For Russophobia and this anger,
I'm telling you,
from the Western elites is to do with the fact that we did not allow them to rob this for the colonial countries.
I reckon we go here for the S&P. No cap.
Was achieved by the fact that we were able to create a strong
independent state. I think we go up here. XRP's dumping as well, yeah?
The basis of strong values of
the dollar didn't do anything. Let's have a look at XRP.
Islam and other religions. It's known that
XRP looks good, man.
Russia.
My range. Which chart is my range chart for XRP?
And these plans failed.
Where's my range chart for XRP, man?
All of this was achieved at the end of
the
20th century when the state collapsed and they
XRP's looking bullish.
Trillions of dollars from this.
No cap, XRP's looking bullish.
Schemes. We did not forget anything. In these days, in Donetsk and Luhansk,
bruv, Putin is boring, man.
People
even look at this guy. This guy's getting
restore our historic unity.
Dead guy. PYR is still holding up as well. I'm in a PYR long as well. It looks a bit shit. I'm not gonna lie on the 4-hourly, but it's holding.
Countries for centuries have been talking about their desire to bring democracy to other countries, and this is completely opposite. It's pressure and oppression and
Yeah.
slavery and violence.
Someone in the chat saying, I'm going to use today's Putin speech
This
whenever I want to sleep
world-
fast. This guy,
world
bro,
order
boring
is
as.
undemocratic and
Everyone looks
is,
sad.
uh,
That guy looks like Kim
legitimate.
Jong.
US is a
He
country
was. That guy was nodding off. Indeed, he
used,
was.
nuclear weapons twice. Nagasaki and Hiroshima were the towns that were attacked by.
Oh my God, this guy's talking about Pearl Harbor, man.
They ruined all these cities.
Hey, one sec. I want to find my
Poland,
XRP chart.
in Germany without
It
any
is.
military need, just to
Yeah, man.
demonstrate.
Binance. Why is it not?
Without any military need.
Hold on.
Necessity. They carpet bombed these
Yeah,
cities
yeah.
in order to
XRP.
threaten the whole world and our country. And they carpet bombed Vietnam and used chemical weapons.
XRP is looking
And
fine.
Up to this day, they
XRP is looking fine.
occupying Korea, Japan.
I'm not too fussed
and
about
Germany,
XRP.
in fact.
You see,
And
look at the
they're
ranges that
talking
I've got
about
marked
them
out.
As their partners.
I don't see any issue with that at the
As
moment.
their allies, and we can see that the first people, the first leaders of these countries are being listened to. They bug their offices and also their homes, and we can see that these countries just accept that, and they are.
PYR is not looking that great. I'm not gonna lie.
Chemical weapons and experiment on people, and they believe this to be noble causes, and they provoked today's large movement, immigration movement, through their actions.
PYR
transporting
looks like it wants
wheat
to
out of
push out.
Ukraine. Where is it
It
going?
looks like it's trying hard to
Under the
break out. It's like it's in a little
pretense
range
of
here. Look,
ensuring
I'll show you guys, yeah?
security for the poorest countries. Where is it actually going? It's going to Europe. Maybe 5%.
That's what it looks like for
less than
PYR
5%
at the
goes to
moment.
poorest
It looks
countries.
like it's trying to break out of this
This
range,
is just
you know?
fooling and deceit. American elite, in essence, are using the tragedy of these people to weaken their competitors in order
Bitcoin still in a range.
to conquer the national states. And this goes
Yeah.
for other.
It was kind of a
other
non-event. I'm
France,
getting the impression it was a
Spain,
non-event.
and so on. And
That's my honest opinion.
Washington is asking for more and more sanctions, and the majority of European leaders simply agree to this. They understand that America is pushing for complete cutoff of Russian energy to EU in order to capture the European market themselves.
What should we do? Should we chart some altcoins? Should we have a look at some altcoins? Because it was kind of a non-event. It was kind of a non-event if you think about it.
Just a betrayal of their people, of their own people. But
Imagine though, imagine Putin right at the end. He's like, yeah, plus we're going to war.
They moved to
And then market starts going wild.
to terrorist attacks, having arranged the explosions on the pipelines.
Legends,
gas pipelines
we are at
and
4,347 subscribers. Can we get 10 more subscribers today?
It's all
Can we get 10
clear.
more subscribers today? Bottom right hand corner.
The diktat of the United States is
Yep,
based
quarterly close
on-
today. We have got the
on-
quarterly close. We could talk about Bitcoin in a bit if you want.
but it's wrapped into this pretense of international law and principles. And that's why there are hundreds and hundreds of military bases and attempts to further expand NATO and create new military alliances. And they're actively working on in strengthening the connection between Washington and Tokyo, and and anyone who is daring to challenge the hegemon is automatically declared a pariah. In the new colonial plans are presented by the West in the form of
I feel like Putin's saying a lot
trying
more
to
than what this
contain
guy's
other
saying.
countries. But what that actually means is undermining any
Thank you,
sovereign
Sandeep. Thank you.
status. We talked about containment. We know about containment of Iran, China, and other countries. We know that the current partners and current allies of the US. We know that whenever the US doesn't like something, they introduce sanctions against their allies or partners. This is what's happening in practice, and this will continue. In their crosshairs, they've got everyone, including our closest neighbors, CIS countries. They started the sanction blitzkrieg against Russia, and they thought that they would order the whole world around using that.
Watch Bitcoin
not
do
everyone
this.
is excited about that. We see that
Watch.
political massive.
I do think Bitcoin pushes up. I do think Bitcoin pushes
people
up.
who like these non-traditional political relations, they refuse to cooperate with Russia, and
But look, this
we
guy looks like he's
see
falling
that,
asleep. Look, his eyes are closing.
the West.
Did you
West
see that?
has the habit of brute force and trying to capture everything.
That guy fully fell
But
asleep.
then
Live.
they are frozen in the past, and this creates this concept of exceptionalism, but it also creates the culture of information starvation in the West. They've drowned the truth using very aggressive propaganda, like Hebels. They say that the larger
We'll do a Q&A.
the more
We'll do a
people
Q&A
believe it.
after all of this. This guy, bruv.
They are printing money, but you can't feed anyone with this money. You cannot warm your homes with this money. What's very important is what we just
I know we can get 10 more
not-
subscribers. I know we can. 155 people watching. I know we can get 10 more subscribers today. I know we can do it.
And this inflated capitalizations will not be able to feed anyone either.
Crypto AM, welcome to the show. Appreciate you joining.
So politicians
Good to see you, mate.
Western Europe have to persuade their citizens to shower less, to eat less.
I agree.
And put on warm clothes. And those who disagree with this are announced as radicals, and they always point to Russia, saying this is the source of your troubles. And I would like to emphasize that there is the basis to believe.
Crypto Mac, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Crypto Mac. Appreciate you for joining the show.
Any ways out of current financial and food crisis, which happened due to their own fault. Their fault that they conducted the actions that they've been conducting over the last few years. And they're not going to resolve problems of injustice, and they are going to steer towards their usual recipes. We see that the crisis of the beginning of the 20th century was resolved through the First World War. And we see that the US, after going into recession, was able to impose the dollar on the rest of the world.
Do you guys just see that spike on PYR? PYR just had a fat spike and then it retraced.
In the 70s or 80s of the last century. And we see
I still think we're going to go up a little bit.
Used and abused the resources of the disintegrated Soviet Union.
Keep the comments coming in, Ledgers. Keep the comments coming in.
To break Russia at any cost. And they want to rob people of their riches to plug.
And that's the guy that fell asleep.
Holes.
Did you just see him?
and they will.
He's awake.
If they succeed, they will try to lead the whole system into complete collapse, and they will try to write it off with a war. Russia understands its responsibility to international community, and it's obvious that today's neo-colonial model is doomed. But I would like to emphasize that the real masters will continue to fight to the end. They've got nothing else to offer apart from keeping that racketeering and robbing.
Okay, Joe, good to see you. Thank you for joining the show, my bro. Appreciate you.
And
yes, smash the like button indeed.
Today, they are moving to.
Yeah, I think we're going to go up, to be honest. I've got a little bullish bias, very, very short term.
Attack on basic values of family and so on. I would like to address all citizens of the country, not just those who are in this audience. I'd like to address everyone in Russia. Do we want here in Russia, in this country, do we want father and mother to be replaced by parent number one, parent number two? Are they crazy? Do we want in our schools, right from the early age, so children are being
I've put another poll in the chat.
Advertised all these
jump into the chat,
sexual,
have a look at the poll, get your votes in,
and so on, and where they're offered to change their gender and so on. Do we want any of that for our country? None of that is acceptable to us. We have our own.
Right, look at this geezer. He's falling asleep as well.
Western elites is aimed at subjugation of people of their own countries too. Everyone, complete denial of people's rights, and they are moving towards the open Satanism. And Jesus said that you will see people. You'll see the people by their actions, and we see that new centers of development are being formed now, and they represent the majority of humanity, and they are prepared not just to present an alternative, but also to defend their own sovereignty and gain true liberty.
Get your votes into the chat. Go into the chat, look at the poll, get your votes in.
To their own development and to their own harmonious life. We've got a lot of people who support us, including in the US, and we feel their support in various societies and countries. We have the movement that is being developed now, that is developing anti-colonial freedom movement. And this is the power that will determine the future political reality. Dear friends, today we are fighting for just and freedom path for ourselves, for Russia, for dictature and
notice how ETH is pressing against resistance.
Nothing should be based on somebody's exceptionalism, on suppression of other cultures and countries. We have to turn over this page. The destruction of this Western hegemony is irreversible. The world will never be the same. And we are called by this history, by our faith.
So that's what that was my plan for the S&P. I still think we can actually push up. I'm not joking. I still think we can actually push up. Everyone's clapping, fam, for this guy, bro.
For great historic Russia, for future generations, for our children and grandchildren. We need to protect them from this horrible experiment.
I agree with you, Mike. I agree with you.
To break their soul and their consciousness. We are fighting for our culture, for our language, so that it's impossible to just cancel it and remove it from history. We have to consolidate the whole society, and the basis for this unification can only lie in integrity, in freedom, and our compassion for people are the basic values that unify us. Ivan Alexandrovich Ilyin is a true patriot. If I believe my motherland to be Russia, that means I think in Russian, I sing in Russian, and I believe in spiritual power of Russian people. And my spirit and its spirit, my spirit,
I agree with this as well.
the suffering of the people is my suffering, and the development of this people is my development. So these words highlight the principle which was followed by many generations of Russians, and especially relevant today. The choice was made by people from LPR and DPR in Kherson and Zaporozhye. They made their choice to be with their people, to be with motherland, to follow its faith path, and to win. And the truth is with us. The Russia is behind us.
That's the guy that was falling asleep in the blue suit. He was the guy that was falling. He still looks like he wants to sleep. He gives me a Kim Jong Un vibe. Everyone's just tired. We are going to discuss this. We are going to have to discuss this because there's a lot
The
of
ceremony of signing
opinions.
is about to begin.
I'm going to close the poll in 5 minutes, so make sure you get your votes in. Well, 4 minutes. I'm going to close the poll. If you guys want a Q&A after this, if you guys want a Q&A after this as well, we can actually watch the market open as well. The market opens in half an hour for the US, so we can watch that too if you guys want. I think it's in half an hour. It's in half an hour, right, guys? I might be wrong because it's BST.
The president of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, head of the Donetsk People's Republic, Denis Vladimirovich Pushilin, head of Lugansk People's Republic, Leonid Ivanovich Pasichin,
That guy looks shy, fam.
the head of Zaporozhye Oblast,
This guy looks shy as well.
Vitalyevich Valetsky.
Mandatory standing ovation, says Lily.
The head of Kherson Oblast, Vladimir Vasilievich Salder.
Yeah, market does open in 30 minutes. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do a Q&A. I'm going to close this poll. Most of you are saying yes anyway. So we'll do a little Q&A, talk about crypto and whatnot
between the Russian Federation and
as we wait for the
Donetsk,
market open.
People's Republic. Russian Federation and Lugansk People's Republic.
Yeah, they are. They do look afraid. I'm not going to lie. I'd be
Russian
afraid too.
Federation and Zaporozhye region. Russian Federation and Kherson region.
Clap or you go to the gulag.
Agreements on accepting into the Russian Federation of Donetsk People's Republic.
Watch PYR start pushing up. I'm telling you, I think we're going to go up. I generally think we're going to start
Look
pushing
out.
up. Happy to be
People
wrong,
Republic.
but I do think we're going to start pushing up, man. Javier, we'll do that in another episode, bro. We'll do this in another episode. All right. We'll discuss PCE properly in another episode. Right now, because we're doing the market reaction, I'm going to talk a bit about crypto as well
And
for the Q&A,
Kherson
and
region.
we'll do this properly. This will be a good episode, so we'll do this for the next one. All right.
And
Get your opinions in, guys.
forming as part of the Russian Federation.
Keep your comments coming in. Keep your comments
New,
coming in,
subjects.
and give me your opinions. All right. Give me your opinions. I want to hear your opinions. I know we can get 10 subscribers. I know we can get 10 subscribers from this stream. Let's go. We're at 4,350. Let's get to 4,360.
National anthem
Do
of
your
the
part.
Russian Federation
Bottom right hand corner, subscribe.
is
It is
being
massively appreciated. The bomber club, bro. Yeah, keep the comments coming in. Keep the comments coming in. Man, this looks scary, fam. Everybody looks shook. Smile for the photo. Look at this guy in the middle. This rah. All right, cool. I can't tell if I like that guy's haircut or not. Yeah, I still think we're going up. PYR's pushing back up as well. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but bruv, everybody looks sad, bro. Look at this old guy there. He's like, oh, please, God, no, I don't. Oh, man. Either that or he needs to go toilet. Oh, I need to go home. What? What? Are these guys chilling? What? I mean, this is mad. This is mad. He's like, yeah, they all have to do it. They have to. Suck your mum. Suck your mum. Suck your mum. Suck your mum. Manchester United. Yes. United. Glory, glory, Man United. Oh, look, everyone's happy now. You know what? You're saying Putin's quite short, but trust me, you wouldn't say that to his face. You wouldn't say that to his face. I wouldn't say that to his face. I'd be like, oh, salam, salam. And I'll walk away. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, we'll close that off from there. Right, Ledgers. To all my future millionaires over here, what do you guys think of that speech? I kind of agree with some of you guys in the comments where a lot of you guys are talking about, Putin is kind of giving us his justifications for why he wants to continue doing what he's doing. Now, I think it's very, very sad what's happening in Ukraine. I feel terrible for the people in Ukraine. At the same time, that's looking at it from an emotional perspective and not a political perspective. Now, I'm not a geopolitical expert, and I'm sure that none of you guys in the chat are geopolitical experts either. I just know that war creates sadness, war creates death, and unfortunately, it's a very, very unfortunate time that we're living in, And as Hafuel says here as well, it's kind of like a dictatorship, you know. So it's a tough one. I want you guys all to give me your opinions. Get your comments in and get your opinions in. Let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't already, make sure you're liking the video and make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I want to see 10 new subscribers. That's what I want to see. We were at 4,350. We're at 4,351. 9 of you in the chat right now aren't subscribed. You should be subscribed to the NJ Show. As usual, a big shout out as well to our sponsors, Binance. So, if Binance believe in this show, then you should believe in this show too. All right. Check the links in the description below. While I've got you all here as well, make sure you sign up to the Telegram. In the link is in the description below as well. It's free to join. Click on the link. You'll be notified every time I go live. We put charts in there. We've got other people in there as well. It's a really, really good place to be. So check out the Telegram. We're approaching 1,000 followers in that Telegram. We're like 120 away. So make sure you guys are checking out the Telegram link in the description below as well. I know you've all got Binance accounts. You don't need to tell me you haven't got a Binance account. So make sure you're clicking on the link in the description below for the Binance referral and sign up using Trader NJ's referral link. All right. Just to show Binance that we've got people watching the show, supporting the show, and they are signing up to Binance based on NJ's recommendation. All right. Binance is the biggest spot exchange in the world, and they will be for the next cycle as well. That's where all of the trading is going to happen. Binance is the best by far. Okay. So, all right. You know what? Get your opinions in. Get your questions in. Okay, I'm going to wait for a couple of questions to come into the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say. All right, I'm going to chill here for another 25-30 minutes because we've got the US market open in 25 minutes. Okay, so I want to see how the market reacts. We'll do it all together. Let's have a look at some of these comments. Excuse me. That cough that I've had has been a week now. Okay, so KAR Crypto is saying, what are your thoughts on October, bullish or bearish? I'll be honest with you, KAR Crypto. I'll be really honest with you. It does look like we're breaking out to the downside. It does look like that, right? At the same time, look at what Ariane said here. Hold on. Let's go to Ariane. I want to show you what my boy said. It's a locked account. He's locked the account. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can bring up this picture here. Yeah, so I'm in agreement with Ariane. Ariane is saying that we're going to push up to around 3,820 on the S&P, which could give us more reason for Bitcoin as well. And also, hold on a second. Let's go up. Let's push up. Yeah, Ariane also thinks that we're going to get $38,000 for Bitcoin. I don't know if we're going to go that far. We can only play level to level. We can only truly play level to level. But I'm telling you, even though it does look a little bit bearish here, it does look like we're breaking out. I think that we're going to push up, man. I think that we're going to push up. We're so overdue a bear market. This is not a bear market rally. This is not a bear market rally. This is a bear market rally. Look at this. You see? And this is on the monthly time frame as well. That is what a bear market rally looks like. All right. And this is what consolidation looks like, accumulation. Right. So, even if we range here, even if we just range here between sort of 17.5 to 25K for the next couple of weeks, that might be enough. I'm not saying that October is going to be super bullish, but we are so overdue a proper bear market rally. We are so overdue, What else are we saying here? So Lily's saying 28K before end of year. I'm not sure if we can get as high as 28K. I see some people calling for 28, some people calling for 30, some people calling for as far as 40K, So, I mean, with the Fed continuing to pull out money from the market, they're removing liquidity to fix up their balance sheets. I don't know if we can go that high, but at the same time, Bitcoin, when it comes to Bitcoin, it gives you explosive moves pretty quickly. So, Prism is saying October. I like that, October. Bear trap first. Aromatic is saying we need a little pump before we go down. Yeah, man, I think we are going to get somewhat of a bear market rally. I could be wrong. And what it could be maybe we get the yearly close, right? And then after we've got the yearly close, then in the next year we get sort of a bear market rally, and in 2024 we get the whatchamacallit. Let's look at the quarterly, because we have got the quarterly close coming now, all right? So for those of you who don't know, I'm not patronizing anybody here. This is the 3-month chart for Bitcoin, all right? So every candle you see here is a 3-month candle. We've got the new 3-month candle coming out in the next 36 hours, something like that. Okay, well, no, it's September the 30th now. Sorry, we've got the quarterly close in the next 10 hours. All right. So we're going to have a new quarterly candle. And obviously, as you guys know, we're going to need an up move and a down move. We're going to need a candlestick. We're going to need a wick to the downside or a wick to the upside. Whether we go up or down, we're going to need that wick. Let's have a look. Let's just see what the rest of the market is doing. So if we look at the SPX. Oh my God, the SPX. That looks horrible, man. That looks so horrible. That looks horrible. So yeah, I've marked out where I think the S&P can go for an established bottom. All right. So if I remove this like this, and I remove this like this, I'm thinking we're gonna get something like this for the S&P. All right, that looks something that would be pretty healthy to me for the S&P. But you know, it all really depends, doesn't it? It all really depends. The market will do whatever it really wants to do, you know. But keep your comments and questions coming in. Some of you are saying we're pushing up. Some of you are saying we're going to go down. KAR Crypto saying, get some green tea and honey for the cough, fella. Bro, I've had this cough for a week now. It's getting better every single day, but it's not 100% there yet. You know, my last couple of streams have had some seriously dreadful energy, but it's because of that little chest infection that I've had. But it's okay, though. It's okay. We're getting better. Next week is going to be a better week for the NJ show, I'm sure. I really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, for subscribing, for liking the video and whatnot. I do appreciate all of you guys. Trust me, you guys have showed major support, even though I've been down, I've been under the weather. What else have we got here? Yeah, 10 hours for the quarterly close. I agree. 10 hours for the quarterly close. We'll see. Everybody's talking about my cough. Guys, do you have any questions about crypto or any questions about you know, markets or anything like that? Do we have crypto people here? I feel like a lot of people who have joined are all traditional market people now. It feels like we've not got any crypto people left. You know? KAR, what are you saying here, mate? You're saying, is that a flat body candle on the BTC quarterly? Let's have a look. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's no flat bodies on the quarterly. But just because there's no flat bodies on the quarterly doesn't mean it can't come and take out the stops all the way down here. It can do that. It can do that. Lily, that's a great question, Lily. I like this question. That's a crypto question. Do you hold any NFTs? Yes, I do. I do hold NFTs. I've got 2 Curio cards. I've got Rare Pepes. That's the one I invested into. I think Rare Pepes are going to be bullish. I bought a Pepe Lisa. All right. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Let's see if I can show you here. Rare Pepes. I don't know if you guys know about this. But this is the NFTs that I've gotten myself into. I spent like 100 grand into these NFTs. Obviously, I'm down at the moment, but I'm holding them. I'll be holding them for the foreseeable future. These Rare Pepes, they came out in 2014, I believe. And, you know, Pepes are kind of like the meme culture for crypto, you know? They're like the meme culture for crypto. Pepes have been around for years. In 2017, the bull market for Pepes, that was kind of the general meme that was going around. And in 2021 as well, I heard about the Rare Pepes in 2021. The Rare Pepe community is strong. It's there. I don't know if you guys know much about XCP. But anyway, these are the NFTs that I'm holding. So, you know, Curios and Rare Pepes. Historical value is what I'm looking for in NFTs. And that's kind of what I've taken. Any more questions? Your thoughts on Sol this morning? Look, bro, I'm still long on Sol. I haven't been stopped out yet. You guys should be following me on Twitter at TraderNJ1, or at least make sure that you're signed up to the Telegram. In the Telegram and on my Twitter, that's where I post all my charts and whatnot. So make sure you're checking out the links in the description below. You know, the first link in the description is the link to my Telegram. Well, the In It for the Tech Telegram, not my personal Telegram. and it will have everything there. So we're still up on Sol. You know, we haven't been stopped out. We haven't been chopped out. Look, regardless of what's happened in the market today, PYR is still up as well. I'm looking at PYR right now on my other screen, and it hasn't done anything. You know, so what else have we got here? Kelvin. Kelvin says, out of curiosity, how do you split your trading and holding portfolio, e.g., what in each? Look, bro, I'll be really honest with you. I'm not holding anything right now. Okay, I did say I'm holding the NFTs, but that's a really long-term investment. You know, in terms of holding altcoins, I'm not holding anything right now. I don't have any, you know, even my favorite tokens like Floki and Keeb and stuff, I'm out of everything. Even MRI, I'm out of that. I don't, the Solana I'm talking about, that's a very, very short-term trade. PYR is a very, very short-term trade. I'm not holding anything at all at the moment. And when it is time to start hodling, I'm going to be letting you guys know first. There's no other people that I'm going to update first other than my YouTube community. When it becomes time to hodl, when it becomes time to go full sort of acceleration into the market, that's when I'm going to be hodling like crazy. It's going to be a year of madness. We're going to be talking about altcoins so many times. Every episode, I'm going to be talking about the next altcoin, the next project, the next future of crypto. All right. So we've got about a year to go before that happens. But stay tuned, stay involved and whatnot, and I'll run you through how I'll be doing that in the next cycle. But if you haven't seen my market cycles review, you should definitely go to the education tab in my playlists. Go there. There's an episode to do with market cycles. Click on that episode and watch market cycles. Then you'll understand where I'm going to be holding, where I'm not holding, and sort of what I'm doing during accumulation. All right. What else have we got here? What altcoins are you buying for the next bull run? So the next altcoins I'm going to be looking at are going to be, well, look, Solana will be one that I'll be looking to accumulate. Okay, I'm definitely going to buy some Solana. All right, I think the layer ones that are in crypto at the moment have done pretty well. Matic has done pretty well as well. All right, I do think I'm going to be looking at Solana. However, at the same time, you've got to remember, right, that in the 2017 bull run, we had all sorts of projects. And those projects did phenomenally well. And they did shit in the 2021 bull run. Now, in the 2021 bull run, we had a load of new projects. And I'm guessing that those projects are going to be shit in the 2024 bull run. All right. So a lot of the projects that I'm going to be looking at are the projects that are new, the projects that are shiny, where the money's going to be going into. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking at for the next bull run. I'm not focused on buying a ton of coins that have super crazy FA right now, because FA isn't going to save you when traditional markets are shitting the bed. All right. If the Fed are going to continue removing liquidity from the markets, if we're going to continue getting rate hikes, if we're going to continue to get bearish news and whatnot, then the market's going to keep dumping. All right. And no matter how bullish your favorite altcoin is, timing is so key in crypto. You guys being here in crypto right now, that is bullish. Why is that bullish? Because you guys are working hard when everybody has run away from crypto. So when the bull market does come back, you guys will be the future millionaires because you guys were here. Do you see what I mean? The people that are joining then, it's unfortunate. It might be your girlfriend, it might be your boyfriend, it might be your cousins, your friends or whatever. Their exit liquidity. And it was like that for us too in the last market, the market before that. You join late, you're going to be exit liquidity. So I'm not buying anything right now. Solana is one that's massively on my radar, but I'm not going to be buying anything right now. Let's see. Oh, fuck me. We've got bear questions coming in. What's your man saying here? There was no bearish news last year. We crashed twice. A lot of financial crisis. We're seeing actually pricing. Yeah. We got time. You feel free to send in super chats as well. Yeah. If I don't get to your question, you can send in a small super chat and I'll 100% read it, you know? Let's have a look at some more of these questions here. Keep the questions coming in. Keep the questions coming in and keep the chat going. Keep the comments flooding in. I love seeing your comments. IK Joe says, how was legs yesterday at the gym? Bro, I'm so sore today. I'm super, super sore today. I want to go for a walk just to like get myself off the pain, but super sore today. It was good. It was very, very good. My legs are definitely getting stronger. If it was good to be a crypto guy, you know, gym is super important when you're doing crypto as well. So make sure that you guys are keeping your health in check. Because when the bull market comes, I'm not going to lie, you're always at your desk in the bull market. You're always on Telegram. You're always on Twitter. You're always on YouTube. You don't really have that time that you're looking for in the bull market, especially if you've got a wife and children or a husband and kids or whatever. Do you know what I mean? What else? NJ, can you pull up the ETH chart? Yeah, let's get all the let's get the 15-minute up for Bitcoin. Let's leave it like that. Let's get all the charts back up. So we'll do there we go. So we've got Bitcoin, XRP, we've got the S&P here. Let's get we've got 15-minute on the S&P. We've got the 15-minute on Solana, and we've got the 30-minute, 15-minute on XRP as well. There we go. So you guys can see my charts. We'll remove XRP and we'll put ETH, all right? Because I didn't really get into XRP, man. I was asleep when it all happened. So yeah, I was asleep when it happened. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So when trading, how do you discipline yourself to transfer profits to your bank account, or do you keep rolling? No, Xavier. That was a big mistake I made in 2017. In 2017, I made a bucket load of money, bro. I was like in overdraft and stuff, and then I made huge amounts of cash in 2017 because I fell in love with altcoins. I love altcoins. I love crypto. During the bull market, crypto is genuinely the most fun place to be. You know, I can't tell you another market that can give you what cryptocurrency gives you in a bull market. And one of the most difficult things is paying yourself. But I promise you, when you're currently paying yourself, you're going to be telling yourself things. Your brain is going to be talking to you saying, don't do it, bro. You can take this money and you can flip it times 3, you can flip it times 4. But then when you do pay yourself, for the first couple of minutes, you feel a bit shit. And then for the rest of the day, you might feel a bit shit. Then the weekend comes and you go out with your friends and family. You go out with your family and you pay the bill. You go out with your girlfriend. You know, you're paying for fuel, like you're driving around places and your tire pops and you pay for your tire to get fixed and you're putting the best tires on your car. You're cleaning your car like once or twice a week. You're enjoying your meals. You feel comfortable when you go to sleep and stuff. Taking profit is a skill in itself. You know, you'll get used to it and you'll get better at it as you evolve in crypto. It's a journey that you guys are all on at the moment. You know, joining the show and listening to me talk and whatnot, that's one part of your journey. But you guys are going to be future millionaires, not just because of the NJ show, but because you're on your own journey, you know? Lily says, you were in Floki, you're going back in when it's time. Yeah, maybe. Floki are working really hard in this bear market. They are working really, really hard. It's not time to step into memes yet. So, you know, it's not time to really be stepping into anything yet when we are on the horizon for lower prices. Even if we weren't on the horizon for lower prices, I still think that, you know, I would wait for price to even be a little bit higher, but give us some sort of confirmation that a bull trend is starting. And that's when I'd be looking to get back in. But Floki, I've got a lot of love for Floki. I've got a lot of respect for Floki. A-star team, A-star fundamentals for a meme, 100%, you know. Obviously, Doge has better fundamentals because Elon Musk supports it. But right after Doge, I've got Floki right there. So I would not be surprised if Floki did a madness in the next cycle, along with Shiba and along with Doge, all right? So, what have we got here? Okay, we've got a healthy conversation going in the chat here. Everybody's talking in the chat amongst each other. Very, very good. I like it when KAR joins the chat. Everybody starts talking about trading. KAR is probably going to be one of the next big accounts in crypto for the next cycle. He's working super hard. Keep an eye on KAR Crypto. He's working hard. Okay, so this one. Will you make a video about low cap alts for the next cycle? Dude, I'm not just going to make videos on low cap alts for the next cycle. I'm going to be making videos every single day for the next cycle. This is why I urge you guys to subscribe to the show. This is why I'm getting sponsors. This is why I'm coming live every day of the week. It's because we are preparing right now for the next bull market. We are in preparation. Our objective is to make money. This is not financial advice. I can't tell you guys that I'm giving you financial advice, but, you know, our job, our, you know, plan is to make heaps and heaps of money for the next cycle. Now, how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by coming live twice a day, a morning show and an evening show for you guys, right? And we're going to be talking about non-stop altcoins. Altcoins that are already on the market. Altcoins that are going to be coming up. New ICOs, IDOs, projects that might be in the pipeline. Projects that were previously in the pipeline that are now doing bigger and better things. We're going to be talking about altcoins non-stop. It's my most exciting period. I really can't wait until the bull market. It's going to be epic. And I hope I see you there. And I hope I see all of you there, you know? Do you have a plan to meet your fans? Well, do you know what? I want to do something community related, all right? But I'll be really honest with you. In order for me to do something community related, like a community type of event, we need a lot more subscribers. If I join a stream one day and I see like, I don't know, 10, 20,000 of you here, and we've got like 300k subscribers or something crazy like that, not exactly that, then we'll start doing community events, all right? We'll start doing community events. And I'm not going to have a paid group. I'm never going to have a paid group. But maybe I'll figure something out for you guys. Maybe we'll do a members section for YouTube. All right. Maybe we'll do that where you guys can have a bigger say in the channel. If the channel is too big by then and whatnot, and I can't read out all the comments like I'm doing now, maybe we'll do some sort of members type. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I do want to make this show more interactive. I want you guys to feel more comfortable joining the show. I want it to be more entertaining. I do have big plans for the show, you know? And obviously, as you can see, Binance is now sponsoring the show, and I hope that's going to be the case for the remainder of the future. So, you know, that's one step. That's one step. Think about it. If I'm giving you guys information and Binance is supporting me, then Binance agree with the information that I'm giving you guys. And I only aim to share bullish information about cryptocurrency, right? Even if we're in a bear trend, it doesn't mean you can't be bullish on cryptocurrency. It doesn't mean that you can't, you know, look for things more than price in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a movement that we're all involved in, you know? So, you know, we're all part of that. So I'm not sure when I'll be doing a community event, but in the future, all right? Maybe during the bull market, if the channel grows well enough. XRP, short-term pump over? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see what happens when the US market opens in the next 5 minutes. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Joel says, missed the show, but big up NJ. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you for joining now, and thank you for leaving your comment. I do like it when the comments come in. So thank you. What's Fury saying? Do collab with some other crypto streamers, and we go. Yeah, look. So we've got Crypto ISO coming on next week, Wednesday. I haven't announced it yet. Well, technically this is an announcement, but we've got Crypto ISO coming in on the show next week. That's going to be a really awesome episode. His take on the markets is spectacular. He does mostly liquidations. That's what Crypto ISO does with his stuff on the market. So he's going to come on. He's going to give you guys his take on the market. And also, I'm working on bringing XO and SC together on the show, you know, at the same time. So I can't guarantee you a date, but I'm hoping next week I can get that sorted. If not next week, the week after. All right. As you guys know, XO and SC are very busy people. It's not easy bringing them on the show. When they come on the show, they're doing it as a favor to the community, as a favor to you guys. That's why I'm always asking for likes and subscriptions, because, you know, these guys are doing favors for you. We've got to return the favor by helping the channel grow and showing them support, you know? Hafuel says, Bull Run Party Dubai 2024 2025. Maybe that's where we'll do our community event. We'll see, you know. One thing I've got in mind is I want to get an interactive map up. You know, I want to get a map up to see where you guys are all tuning in from. You know, that's what I want to do in the future. We'll see if I can make that happen. And yeah, Redacted's talking about Crypto ISO here. Love his high block insights. Yeah, he does liquidations. It's going to be really awesome having him on the show. I know you guys are going to really love it. It's actually next Wednesday, so I haven't announced it yet. But for those of you who are tuned in now and who are supporting the channel, you guys know it now. JJ, take care. Thank you for joining the show. I really, really appreciate you joining the show. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Have you done any uni for economics. No, I haven't. I haven't at all. I've got no degree in economics. I've got no degree in finance. I'm a crypto guy. I'm a crypto guy that was successful because I spent all my time dedicated to crypto, learning economics, finance, and whatnot in uni, accountancy and whatnot. I've got cousins that have done that. I've got friends that have done that. Do they have more money than me? Hell no, because they went to uni and I went to the school of crypto. I went to the school of CZ. So, I've seen crypto change lives of people. Crypto is not mainstream. University is mainstream. That's why in crypto you make tons and tons of money, and in university you get a job that's worth 30 to 40k a year. So I'll leave your opinions on that. But on another note, though, I would love to have done economics at uni. I know that's kind of contradictory to what I just said, but I would have loved to do that. It sucks not having a degree at the same times. It is what it is. Cheers, crypto eyes. Cheers, KAR crypto. Appreciate you for joining the show. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And you sent a question as well. Man United versus City on Sunday. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think there's no sort of real way that United can win. We've won games against City in the past. We've got a good record against City. We're playing the counter right now, but City are doing so well. They won the Premier League last season, and they went on to sign Haaland. I don't think we have a real chance against City. The best that we can really hope for is a draw, in my honest opinion. Any more questions? Do we have any more questions, guys, in the chat? Guys and girls in the chats, do we have any more questions? The US market is going to open in 1 minute. Let's have a look to see what the market does. Bitcoin is looking short-term weak. It hasn't really done anything. It's pretty much 2% down from where we were earlier on. The S&P as well is not looking very weak. It's not looking very good, I'm not going to lie, but it's not doing anything. We need some action before we can assume what the market wants to do and what the market doesn't want to do. Everything looks so choppy. There is nothing about these charts right now that I'm looking at thinking to myself, I have a clear idea of exactly what's going to happen. Tyler, thanks, mate. He says, mate, I'm a doctor and I'm watching your show. Being a doctor is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's not easy to become a doctor. I've got cousins who have become doctors, and it's a very, very difficult, long process to take. So, one thing I will say, Tyler, is if you had the discipline and you had the ability to drive yourself through university and become a doctor, you probably have what it takes to make it in crypto. So when I start the show and I'm like, yo, future millionaires, how it's going? Tyler, you're probably one of those people that I'm talking about. Twinsy, yes, the US market has opened. We are getting a bit of a reaction here, but we need to see more. The charts are not showing much. Fury says, why is Matic so strong? News narratives coming. So look, Matic, right? Matic is a very, very strong layer 2. It is what it is, okay? Matic is a very strong layer 2. I think Matic, Solana, Polkadot, AVAX are going to survive. They are going to survive into the next cycle. I think FTM is going to survive into the next cycle. I think Near Protocol will survive into the next cycle. I do believe that these projects will survive. Will they be top 10 coins in the next cycle? We're going to have to find out as we go along. But yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. A lot of altcoins. One thing you'll notice, right, is that in the 2021 cycle, we had so many altcoins that were minted out of thin air. We went from having 100 to 200 altcoins in the market to having 2,000 altcoins in the market. Now, only a few are going to survive into the next cycle, but Matic will be one of them. That's my strong opinion. Matic will be one of them. What goals do you have set for yourself for the upcoming 2-3 years? Well, mate, I'll be honest with you. I want to smash the next bull market, and I want to do it with you guys. In the last bull market, I needed a lot of time to myself. I was heavily focused on Twitter. I was sharing all of my trades on Twitter. I was sharing all of my knowledge on Twitter. I was non-stop when it came to crypto. All right. And in the next cycle, I feel much more equipped. I feel like I'm living and breathing the space much more. I'm addicted to crypto. And in the next cycle, which I suspect is going to be around 12 to 15 months away, I think that I want to take this to YouTube now, and I want to do it with you guys. I want to smash the next cycle with you guys. That is my goal for the next 2-3 years. All right, we're going to make the NJ show one of the biggest shows on YouTube because we love cryptocurrency. We love the show. We love our community. We have a brilliant community on the NJ show. We get the occasional prat that comes in, but they get blocked. And I think this is going to be a great community going into 2024, 2025. I think 2025 is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are subscribing. Make sure you guys are liking the video, especially if you like cryptocurrency. What else have we got here? Atom is a banger. Yes, you're right. Atom will be one of those ones. Cosmos, I think, has a massive chance of surviving into the next cycle and doing particularly well. I do think so. Aromatic says Exo loves Matic. Well, the thing is, Exo loves shorting Matic, so it's a bit different. But yeah, to some degree, yeah. Do you guys have any more questions? We've got 118 of you watching. Do you guys have any more questions? Carlos says, I love your energy, bro. Well, I love you, Carlos, for joining the show. I appreciate you joining the show, mate. Thank you. Bitcoin is starting to push up into the US market open, but the S&P remains stagnant. Solana's pushing up. We know we're already up. What's PYR doing? PYR is still kind of where it was. Meh. Get your comments in. We're going to do another sort of 15 minutes, I'd say, and then I'm going to shoot off. If we can get some questions coming in, we get more questions coming in, I'll answer more questions. If not, I'm going to shoot myself. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Yo. Okay, we've got a question already. All right, this is a good question. What do you think about YFI? All right, that's a great question. YFI, the good thing about YFI is it had the first mover advantage. All right. Similarly to how Polkadot had quite a first mover advantage in terms of layer ones for the 2021 cycle, for DeFi, YFI had that first mover advantage. Now, I don't know if YFI will live to see the next cycle. That's my honest thoughts, all right? And, if you guys watched my show the other day when I was doing the FOMC review, not the FOMC review, was it no, it was the Jerome Powell speech. That's it. We did that a couple of days ago, right? If you guys watched that, one thing that Jerome Powell was talking about was DeFi. Okay, now I think that DeFi is going to have a massive run in the next cycle. There's just so much room for it. Decentralized finance, people want yields. Going to crypto and making 20% a year instead of, putting all your money into a bank and getting 0.5% to 1% a year is just something that's so attractive, especially in finance, all right? Now, I don't know if it's going to be YFI in the next cycle. I don't think it will be. I think it will be something else. I think something else will come out that will take DeFi to another level in the near future. And I don't know if it's going to be YFI. But look, at the same time, if YFI continue to do work in the bear market and in a year's time they're still pushing strong, then maybe YFI will be able to regain that first mover advantage. But we will see. We will see. Right now, Bitcoin is not looking good. Neither is S&P. We'll see what's happening. Everything is looking dumpy, but I still think in the short term we're going to go up. I still think in the short term we're going to go up. Now, Redacted here says daily close, weekly close, quarterly close is what we need to keep our eyes on, in my opinion. Yes, agreed. So tonight we've got the quarterly close, but what does that mean? When do we have the quarterly open? The real quarterly open is going to be on Monday, all right, for traditional markets. Crypto moves 24 hours a day, but traditional markets, we're going to get the open on Monday. All right. Sandeep, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining the show, Sandeep. Appreciate you. And Luke says, how did you get into crypto? Mate, honestly, the way I got into crypto was I was talking to my cousin Denk in 2016, and I said to him, look, we can't just keep working and making money. We need something else. We need something to push ourselves. Otherwise, we're going to get stuck in the system. All right. We're going to get stuck in the system. And I was looking on forums, I was looking online, and we had this idea, to sort of buy and sell cars, buy cars, fix them up, sell them, and maybe one day we could own a car showroom or something like that. Then I found cryptocurrency. I found a forum on crypto. I started studying crypto. I did a month or two of studying crypto, and then I went and told Denk about it. And I spent ages teaching Denk everything I knew, and then we started our journey together. We started our journey together in crypto. I met XO. I was working heavily close with XO, more so than Denk. And then I met SC. So then I started working closely with XO and SC, and then sort of Denk followed suit in around 2021. Denk saw what I was doing with XO and SC, and he jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah, so that's how I got into crypto. That's how all of us got into crypto. It started with me and XO. SC was already doing traditional markets. Then we befriended SC. SC jumped into crypto markets and completely decimated the space. SC is by far the best. And then Denk joined in. Denk joined in through SC's class. If I remember correctly, he was in the same class as me. And then we went on. Okay, this is a good one. Yo, brother, I would like to know what triggers your confirmations on your chart. I struggle to find an entry because when it goes down below my line, even if it's just a few points, I feel like I missed it. Yeah, look, to be honest, this comes with experience. This comes with your experience. You'll gain experience as you go on. It sucks now. I know it sucks now, but you'll get more experience as you go on, and you'll see for yourself. You'll get there. It takes years to do it. Okay, it's not gonna be like, okay, it's Friday today, Monday, you'll know what trigger points are. It takes time. It takes years to get it, but once you get it, you've got it for life. All right, it's a skill that you'll have for life. Even I'm still learning to some degree. Coming on live for you guys and talking to you guys about the markets and stuff like that. As I'm listening to myself talk, it's kind of a learning thing for me too. So just stick at it. On the days when you're feeling the most down, on the days when you feel like you're never going to get it, on the days like you feel like you're giving up the most, those are the days that you need to sort of drive past. You drive past those days, you look back in a year or two and think, damn, look at me now, What has been your biggest daily loss? 120k. I lost 120k once in a day. That sucked dick. That was in 2018, January 2018. I took a trade and I lost 120k in one pop. Any more questions? We're 2 likes away from 150 likes. Can we get 2 more likes? And also, let's have a look to see if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel. Bottom right hand corner, we're 4 subs away from 4360. If you guys don't mind, if you can take a second out of your day to do something a little nice for Trader NJ, if you guys can, bottom right hand corner, subscribe to the show. We go live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday-ish. During the bull market, we're going to be going live pretty much every single day, sometimes twice a day. And yeah. And I see you guys talking in the chat. Saying wow and whatnot. Look, it's part of the game, right? It's part of the game. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Shane is asking about biggest gain. I can't tell you, but it's over 500k. Yeah? I can't tell you. Has money changed you as a person? Well, no, Luke, it hasn't. It has in the sense that, in the past, I would have not been able to come on these live streams and talk to you guys in the way that I talk to you guys now. But at the same time, I had a plan. I had a major plan. When I was doing all of this, my plan was to retire my dad. It was my mum and dad that kind of drove me to do this. It sucked seeing my dad do these 12-hour shifts, and he was coming home and my mum would have to rub his feet and he was like stressed and he was tired. He would get all these fevers and stuff. He'd have like a fever every month, and he would still go to work. He'd wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. and he would go to work, and he wouldn't get home until like 8 p.m. And then he'd have to wait for prayers and go to sleep. It sucked seeing my dad go through that. We couldn't really afford a lot of stuff too. We were living in this house and whatnot, and we couldn't afford anything. Everything was breaking. Everything was shit. And my plan was to change that situation. And it really bothered me. It really bothered me. I shouldn't be sharing this on a live stream. I'm not here to get emotional, but there was one day when I was building up my crypto account. It was around 2019, I think it was, the bear rally in 2019. I got to around 45K, and then I think I lost the trade and I started revenge trading, and I didn't blow it, but I went all the way back down to 10K. And around that same weekend, my dad got so ill that we thought he might die. And I was shitting my pants. I was in bed at night, going to sleep, thinking to myself, crap, I had an opportunity to make it. I had an opportunity to fix the situation, and I didn't do it, you know? But luckily, we pushed through, we worked hard, and in 2021, we changed all of that. Okay. So what I would say to you guys is, the cryptocurrency bull run is going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be so much fun. I promise you, we're going to have a great time, but have a plan. Okay. Have a plan. Think to yourself, what is it that I want to do? Okay. My plan was to help my family. You don't have to have the same plan as me. You can have selfish plans too if you want, and that doesn't make you a bad person. If you want to have a plan that says, I want a Lamborghini in the next cycle, dude, have that plan. Have that plan. It's not a big deal. I wish you the best, and I hope that through the NJ show, we can go on to smash it, So money did change me as a person, because now, in that 2021 cycle, I feel like I lost my parents. I don't really have that same relationship with my mom and my dad anymore. My mom she's peaceful now, and my dad is peaceful. My dad doesn't even want to be here in the UK. He's consistently in Mauritius or Morocco or Turkey or here or there. We're not really friends anymore. They've gone sort of really peaceful and quiet and stuff like that. So, I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. And that's what I want, So have a plan and stick to your plan. Stick to your plan. Okay. If you do that, I'm telling you, even on the shittest days, you'll look back and you'll think, I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad that I did. All right. How many projects would you keep during the bull run? Oh, dude, we're going to be freaking long and strong on so many projects. We're going to be smashing the next bull market. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I'm super excited for the next bull run. And I know you guys are all too. We're going to be killing it. We're going to be killing it, I'm seeing a bunch of you guys throwing hearts and stuff in the comments. Appreciate you all. Neferu says, thanks again for your time. Going to rewatch this stream. Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for joining the stream. Kalian says, any plan is better than no plan, as they say. Yeah, man, have your plans. Have your plans. Have a plan. Look, if you've got 12 to 15 months left for the next bull market, do not be deluded. A year will go like that. I promise you, do not be deluded. When I close my eyes, it still feels like I was just getting into crypto. I was learning about coin exchange, what Binance is, where to trade markets. Bittrex was huge back then, so I was looking at how to make a Bittrex account, how to transfer crypto from Binance to Bittrex to this to that, what a private wallet was. We didn't have MetaMask back then. We had Electrum back then, so I was learning all of that, addresses and whatnot. There is so much fun to be had in crypto, and we are going to have a ton more fun in the next cycle too. Stick to it. It will go so quickly. Carlos says, what are your favorite indicators for trading? I use price action mostly. I use price action. I use fundamental analysis. The RSI is very good. Stock RSI is something that I learned from Trader XO. That's also very, very good. It helps you time market cycles. So I like that. Otherwise, I don't really use indicators, Bollinger Bands I've heard are very good. I've seen XO use them a couple of times, but I'm not really. I prefer price action. I spent so long in Trader SC's class that I just much prefer price action. Anyway, we are 2 hours in. I will love you and leave you all from here. Take care, everyone. A big heart to you guys. It's been a non-event today. It's not really done anything. As always, smash a like on the video if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the show and if you want to support the show, then do check out our sponsors by Binance. The links are all in the description. Please take a second to look through those. I know you've all got Binance accounts, but if you want to make a new Binance account and sign up using Trader NJ's link, it shows Binance that yes, it's worth sponsoring the NJ show. The viewers on the NJ show are serious, and etc. 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 I've also got the link to the Telegram in the description below. It's the first link in the description, so make sure you're going to the Telegram and you're being part of that community too. It's kind of all working hand in hand. And lastly, make sure you're following me on Twitter at TraderNJ1. Okay? You guys won't regret it. I'm nearly at 50k followers on Twitter as well, so I would appreciate all your support, all right? Have a lovely, lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you all on Monday. Next week is going to be a good week for the NJ show. We've got some special guests coming on. Love you all. Take care and have a fantastic weekend. Okay? Cheers, everyone. Goodbye.